think in my opinion, speaking in a language that is not actually ours, it's genuinely exciting. Because we're talking in a language that is not ours. We're talking to someone in their language. And we think like, if we want to talk to someone, we need a partner. But I think in my opinion, we don't need a partner. Because we are self-motivated. Because look, we can practice our spoken English skills by when we stay in a room alone and we can speak to ourselves. Like when you're in a room or in a roof alone, you just start speaking with yourself. Because no one is better than you. You can talk to yourself. So in a roof or in a room or everywhere, actually I do that. I speak to myself everywhere to decide that is it okay or not, and I continuously ask the question to me and find the answers into me, because the answers into me and the questions into me also. So I think we can practice our spoken skills by speaking to ourselves in a room when we want it.
Personally, I've met Bully, and he is really strong and powerful. But no one is afraid of him, and no one will be ever, I think, because it's only because of his face, and he's really ugly. But he speaks English very well, more than anyone I knew. Once I asked him, why don't you go to the stage and take off the mic and say whatever you want to say in English? You can speak very well, you can do it. He said that I'm ugly and I don't get a partner to speak with. And in that answer, I said that I will be your partner. Will you continue with me? And for the answer, I had negative mark. After this, and night after night, I thought that how can we speak English without a partner? And how can we practice English? So after many days, I found that if you can go in front of the mirror and practice English, it will be very beneficial for you. I have tried it, and yeah, I'm really benefited. And in other case, there is a kind of soul in you, and sometimes you ask questions to yourself, and you get the answer. So when we ask someone questions, we whisper the answer in our mind. So we know the answer, and we have to ask and question the answers of ourselves own. So I think not having a partner is not a problem anymore. We can face it, we can make it, we can overcome it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, so sir, when we are trying to learn a foreign language like English, there are mainly two problems. The first thing is that we can't understand what the person who is against me is saying. And the second problem that comes is that we can't express what we want to say because we often get short of words. So I think that for these two problems, there are two solutions also. For the first problem, the solution is we have to be a good listener. We have to listen to other people and what they are saying. It doesn't mean that you have to actually understand 100% what they are wanting to say, but you have to listen. And by listening and creating a habit of listening to other people is very much essential, not only to understand their words better, but also for gathering a good amount of words. And for the second problem, that is lacking words. And for that reason, we often can't express what we want to say. And for this problem, we have another solution, that is we should try to think in English. What we want to say and what we want to do, we have to completely think it in English. Let's take an example. When we wake up, we should plan our day accordingly, and the whole process should be done in English, so that we are not only having familiar to the words, but also we are making ourselves ready to communicate with other people in English, because we are communicating with ourselves. And I think that these two practices will actually improve our English communication skills drastically.
So I
I think that if you want a partner, but if you think that to speak in English, you want a partner, but no, you can learn it by your own. Just you have to go in front of your mirror and think that the reflection is with another man. In this way, you can talk to yourself. You ask the question and you answer the question. In this way, you can learn the spoken English in a smoother way. And if you think you want to have a partner, then you can talk to AI. Yeah, artificial intelligence. But I know that they have not any emotions, but they are a good communicator. If you ask some questions, they answer them, and then you have to ask more questions. In this way, you can improve your skills in spoken English, and this